Tavex, purity becoming one. Tavex, purity becoming one. The shooter, is the accuser, Israelite. How to make this video? Because last night I made a video. Well, I made two videos last night, and a subscriber, a heathen Gentile, came on my live chat on the comment section, and first words out of his text mouth was "ni space g space g space er." And I said, why do you come into this Torah Tanakh only, which are the Negroes that have been scattered to the four corners of this flat earth, who only suffer the curse of Deuteronomy 28, Leviticus 26? Why do you come to this Hebrew channel that, I didn't ask you to come? And if it's not your cup of tea, why are you coming and starting? You are the poster child, one of them, of your race, who's just a troublemaker. He said, well, because you guys, the more for y'all topics, he said, because you guys don't have compassion and empathy for Charlie Kirk. So I told him, I said, it doesn't matter. We're not celebrating. We don't care either way. What you put out, you get. So he said so much nasty stuff with that snow monkey mouth of his about Negro people continually to the world. So we ain't gonna feel no sorry for him. And we know how him and his people are described in this Tanakh. And we go with that. Number one, we don't start with anybody. But don't think you're gonna come here, start, and you're gonna get started back with. It don't work that way. That's for the old Negroes back in the day. Even though I'm an older Negro, but I wasn't like them. Eye for eye stuff. That's how it goes. But anyway, the Mon for Yah, we only gonna wait a couple minutes. I want you to see what I found in reference to this Charlie Kirk guy. Of course, the media is not going to show it, and it's probably, I found it on one site. I said I got to put it on my channel because just in case that snow monkey Neanderthal cave World Fair 6-strand DNA caveman comes back or comes to my channel later and watch it, I address this Charlie Kirk thing even more in depth through his own people again. So, and then, they have the nerve. That's why I named this the accuser. They have the nerve to accuse. They try to blame Negro people for him getting shot. These are the devil that the Bible speaks about. I've told you guys that countless times. So the moment for y'all, we're going to give not a lot of time today because it's early. People don't really recognize that I come on this early. So what we're going to do, we're going to give 3 more minutes, 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes, and we'll start. And I'll let you go quick because it's not going to be long. So if anybody comes in, greet them. I'll be back in like a minute or less. Okay. Known for Yah, I am back. I'm back. We're at 4 minutes, 18 seconds. Again, like I said, it's going to be quick. I'm going to show you I'm going to show 2 video clips. One, maybe, I don't know how long it is. Let me see. But believe me, it's well worth it. Put all that Charlie Kirk stuff to rest. We ain't celebrating. We don't care. They don't care about us. It's weak to care and love your enemies that don't love you and care about you. That's for the old-fashioned Negroes. Even though I'm an elder Negro, a.k.a. Hebrew Israelite, Hebrewite, Western Indian, North and South America and India, well, North America and India. Um, even though, get out of here, even though, you don't love your enemies. You don't. That's weak. You don't, even though the Most High made us with soft hearts, I always say, the heathen Gentiles that fall in Genesis 12, those that bless Israel, we bless those that curse it. We ain't got no hatred for them. We give them a fist pump. No problem. But that's the exception. That's so less than 1/4, 1/10 of 1% of heathen Gentiles in the world that support the true physical Hebrew Israelites, which are the niggas that have been scattered to the four corners of this flat earth, and no other people group on the earth suffered the curse of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26. Not no Jewish people, not none of them. Just go back to the great Bible in 1539, 1 Samuel chapter 16. It describes King David's appearance. He's brown. Don't tell me about, it's palm colored people and tan. Get the hell out of here. Olive color. Olives come in green and black. You guys are the devil that the Bible speaks of. Point blank, period. We're at 6 minutes, 30 more seconds, Damone. This is be me and you on. There could be some other people on because they don't, maybe not a live chat, but I don't care. I wasn't planning, like I always say, in most cases, I wasn't planning to do a video anyway, but this I had to put out. And then I'm giving you a treat, an hors d'oeuvre at the end for Mr. Nolan, just in case he sees that I'm on, scared to come on because I skull dragged him yesterday, folding them up like a lawn chair, washed them in the wash machine over there. So, but he may watch it a little later. And this is for you, Nolan. Remember, don't go where you're not wanted. we didn't ask for you to come to Hebron Island 2 yesterday, and we ain't asking you to come again. This is not your cup of tea. We're not forcing it. You don't understand this anyway. This scripture, what they call the Old Testament, which is it's not made for you, for you guys. It's not. This is the law and history of the Hebrew, physical Hebrews, not the Jewish people. That's the different. They are the Jewish people. We're the ancient Hebrews. That's different. We have one creator, God, power. You find it in Exodus 3:14. Most High told Moses to tell Pharaoh, let my people go to come and worship me. My name forever is I am that I am. I will be. Ahia, Asher, Ahia. When I have him, I desire none else. All the other religions of the world, they got other gods, including the Jewish people. And you find that out when you observe their Orthodox and ultra-Orthodox when they pray. They got a top leather black band. It's called Rashi in their prayer bands. The bottom leather bands called Robin top. Top is divine feminine, divine masculine, describing their creator as like Baphomet. We are the true and only people of the Most High, who only worship the Most High alone. 1 Samuel chapter 7, you're going to return back to the Most High. Return back to the Most High with your whole heart. Put away the strange God and serve him alone. All right, let's get to it. Charlie Kirk, he got shot, and the first thing they do, because remember, all the other nations outside of the nation of true physical Israel, which are the Negroes, not the African Negroes, because they're all different types. We're the Shemitic Negroes who suffered curse of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26. Found in the northern hemisphere, not in the Americas, and scattered through the Caribbean and a lot of other continents and countries around the world. But we're a specific people, not a great, large number of people. We're a remnant of people on earth. And, Charlie talked very sideways like a crab on Negroes continually to the world. There's no love lost, no love gained. We don't care whether he got it, the smoke, or he didn't. We don't care. We're not thinking about him. We're not, we we're paying, we're rent free in his mind, and the apex heathen, palm colored people, Caucasians mind all day. They think about us, talk about us, want to be us, blah, 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 all day. But he ain't in our mind. I didn't even really know who he was until he got the smoke. Not from us. So I don't know. They're so wicked. Oh, Nichols did it. Black people did it. You're the devil at the Bible. You're the accuser. That's why I said the shooter is the accuser. And you're going to see it in this video. Let me read this quick scripture, and then we'll go right to the quick videos, and I'll call it a day. Zechariah chapter 3. I'm going to read verse 1 and 2. It's about the accuser. He further showed me Joshua, the high priest, standing before the angel of the Lord, and the accuser standing at his right to accuse him. But the angel of the Lord said to the accuser, the Lord rebuke you, O accuser. May the Lord who has chosen Jerusalem rebuke you. For this is the brand plucked from the fire. They stand next to us, Damon for Yah, and they accuse her. I told you through many hundreds of videos of mine, our apex biblical enemy is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Psalm 36. Zechariah 3 describes them. They are the accuser. And Psalm 36. Hold on. His words are evil and deceitful. He will not consider doing good. In bed, he plots mischief. He is set on a path of no good. He does not resist evil. These are the apex heathens, the palm colored people, the Caucasians, and Edom, that black guy that's hiding somewhere, that's rich and all that. But we don't see him. He's hiding. What we do see is that palm colored guy, that pale guy, the devil that the Bible speaks of, the accuser. That describes him. Fair use, fair use. They lie. They lie all the time. Psalm 36. They do not resist evil. They plot mischief on their bed. Their path is no good. First words out of there, one of the first words out of their mouth. Oh, black people, we're going to go to the black colleges. You're the devil that the Bible speaks of. The shooter is the accuser. You guys are the devil. There's no loyalty between thieves and demons. You kill each other. You think, of course, your focus, laser focus is on us because we are the stars of, you call the Old Testament, the Tanakh. So you hate us. We're the children, sons and daughters, servants of the Most High, alone, so that you can't put your arms around it. Your brain can't get around it. Because your fathers have lied to you, told you that we're niggas and the this and the that, and you are the nigga. You're the devil that the Bible speaks of. And your people are just so cutthroat, wicked. You have some of you people try to just say, think that we're going to stick to history. Oh, our forefathers were bad back then, but we're not. You're an advanced demon. Now let's see that the shooter is the accuser. You can forget about that. They're wicked. They plot mischief on their bed, definitely to kill us first, genocide us first, but to get their own. Maybe that Kirk guy was a Mason, or something like that, and he went off key, and they put the business to him. Maybe not. But his people are the devil that the Bible speaks. The actions show. Never ending. So let's watch this together. And I'm putting it on because, who knows, when they may want to take this down very quick, and I don't want them to. So hold on, let me I'm sorry I don't have another. So, hold on, Beverly Tavex, what you missed, watch it when I upload it. Watch this.
keep this nice and short, and I'm going to show to you an angle that nobody is talking about right now here on YouTube. Okay? This is what happened to Charlie Kirk, and I think that, you know what? The video is going to speak for itself. Now, before I play this clip, I'm going to play for you another clip first. Charlie Kirk was in an interview where they were asking him that if he's gone, what would he want people to know about him? And he was like blown away by the question. Like, wait, if I die? Like, if I die, like, what do I want to be remembered for? It's almost like, why are you asking me that question? So it's almost as if there was already a hit that was put out for him, and his name was being called.
Die? If everything completely goes away, how do you want to be remembered? If I die, everything just goes away. How would you, if you could be associated with one thing, how would you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing. Most important thing is my faith.
How to find a person's location by their phone number.
Hold on, excuse me.
For example,
Wait.
if your brother is late coming home.
That would
Fair
be the most
use.
important thing. Most important thing is my faith.
Yo, you gotta watch this video. Watch it.
Now I want you to observe this angle.
You're not gonna see it right away, but you're gonna see
The
it.
security of Charlie Kirk.
Right.
It is his own team members. After they do the signal, which I pointed out to you, look at what the third person did. This is now a third person, which we completely ignored. Look at what the third person does. And look at his hand. After the signals are finished, bang, happens. And then after that, you can see something that looks like a barrel.
Look at the
Am
guy
I
in the
tripping?
black shirt
Is that a glare
standing
of
next to
some
him.
object that he's holding in his hand? Maybe I'm seeing things. Am I reading too much into it? If I'm reading too much into it, you let me know in the comment section if you know what that individual was holding in his hand. Because if you look at the angle by which he's standing and you look at the movement, everything appears to be pointing to a side shot. If you think I'm reading too deep into this, let me know. If you think I'm straight up wrong, let me know. Should we even trust our eyes at all, what we see? Should we believe what we see, or should we ignore what we see and just simply go by the narrative of what we are being told? I'm not claiming to know anything. I'm just claiming to see something. Maybe I'm seeing something else. And it looks like a barrel of a gun. Other people are saying the following. Well, what about the guy who is the one that's being shown in front of the news, and he's the one that's being blamed, and everybody's saying he's the one that's responsible? Well, that individual is nothing more than a scapegoat or a distraction or a decoy. That's all he is. He is just a decoy who is taking the hit. He's getting paid.
Look, Hebrews. Look. His security guy next to him.
Right there, watch the shooter. That's the shooter. Right there.
His shirt went up and everything.
Yep.
Side. I knew it was a side shot. I knew it wasn't straight on. Just because how his shirt acted.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
The news is telling you a sniper did it. A sniper did it 150 meters away, 200 yards away, whatever, however far of a distance that they said. But based upon what I'm seeing here, this was indeed an inside job. You're seeing it for your own with your own two eyes. This was the job of 33rd degree Freemasonry. This is 33rd degree Freemasonry assassination. This is what we're dealing with here. This is high level secrecy. And how do I know it's 33rd degree Freemasonry? Because it's got the number 33 almost everywhere throughout the whole entire thing. You see what I'm saying? Charlie was the sacrifice that was needed. Furthermore, this brings in lots of money. Death results in lots of money. And if you want to know where the problems of the world are, trace the money and you'll be able to know. This death of Charlie Kirk generated so
Okay. Listen, I don't want to go more into it. Guess what? When I first watched, his assassination or whatever, I didn't see that security guy going. I used to shoot guns too, and I had guns and stuff like that. And I was a real good shot too. And there's some guys that really, really could shoot. You could shoot like this, shoot like this, shoot like this, shoot far away. I can shoot far away. But you saw that. They didn't show that on national TV. But anyway, you want to know what Israelite? It's none of our business. We don't care. I still don't care. I only made this video because we had a subscriber, just like maybe one of these people coming in here, heathen Gentiles, saying some crazy shit. You guys don't have any. We don't have any empathy. We don't care either way. There's no dog in a fight. We ain't celebrating, making barbecues and partying. No, we don't care. The thing is, in your crazy mind, you think that you're the star of the earth and stuff. No, the Israelites are. So, breaking news. We don't care. We're not the old people from the past that, oh, yes, master. No, we ain't none of that. We know who we are. You can't tell us who we are. We know who we are. We're the ancient Hebrew Israelites from the scripture, aka Indians. They call us black Moors. They call us a whole bunch nigger, colored, African American. We're that person. We're the most hated on the earth. All the nations be talking about it constantly. We live rent free in everybody's mind. So I just wanted to put that on. The shooter is the accuser. All you apex heathen Gentiles are the accusers of the brethren of the Hebrew Israelites. And your time has come. Your time is coming. Right? We're living in the end. You think you're not going to pay. You think you're never going to give us reparations, but guess what? The Creator is going to give us reparations. And guess what? The reparation is the whole earth under King David. Food for thought. But anyway, that's all I tell you. I wanted it to be short because most of you guys, I don't think you saw that clip. And that's what happened to Charlie. Fell over. I got too happy. Not happy with Charlie. It's not our concern. You think because we live rent free in your mind, you think that we're thinking about you. We're not. I'm addressing that a snow monkey Neanderthal cave beast with 6 strands of DNA, mutant recessive, World Fair baby, orphan train baby, is going to come to my channel and say some crazy shit and think I ain't going to address it. Like foolish, stupid baby stuff I won't. But this, I said, let me address it. We guys have nothing to do with you guys. And you're scared to give us reparations because you're scared that 1 million Black Wall Streets will arrive once they give us the money. And we're gonna like wash you guys in the economic arena. And you don't want that. You don't want us driving Hellcats and Blackbird Cadillacs, 700 horses. You don't want that. Cool ass Corvettes, the new ones. You don't want that. So anyway, now let me get to this last section. Yeah, they're fighting for their lives. Their birth rate is in the toilet and everything else. It's just a matter of time, Batista. And Batista, I don't know if Beverly, you watch. Maybe you did. You watched my videos yesterday. If not, watch it. All right, hold on. All right, listen. You're gonna see the screen blank off because I gotta get the video that I want to show you, and I don't know why it didn't come up on this. Hold on, maybe it's at the bottom. But yeah, I got it. Okay, I want you to watch this. And remember, I'm preaching to the choir, but this is for that guy Nolan, that heathen Gentile snow monkey, aka chimp. His people are better and we're no, you're not. And your people still tell on you. And I'm going to add that. So check this out. Check this out. Let me get right to it. No, it's not rewrite. Okay, I think it's here.
You can now take any old photo and turn it into a modern video. Actually,
fair
this
use,
with an old
fair
photo of
use.
my mom and I sent.
You were laughing, TMZ.
Hold on. I gotta find it. Hold on. Bear with me. Okay, maybe I got the wrong one out. Just give me a chance. Okay, you got so many videos. My folks confess. Okay, hold on. I gotta find it. Let me see. Okay, yep, this is the wrong one. Bear with me. Okay. New channel. Gotta find a video. Gotta make so many videos. Come on. This does. White folks confess. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to spell it out because it's trying to give me a hard way to go. I gotta spell it out. Okay, hold on. No, hold on. Okay, I got it.
Saying that it
And
was
then
too stimulating.
Evenly. No construction around. Just so happen to be there. You don't come to LA already in a job that moves you to LA or you own your own business. You're not working in LA.
Let's talk about their
Do you have
Hold on.
$100?
Bear with me.
Because I'm
Bear with
looking
me.
for
Bear with me.
2,000 believers who are willing to trade $100.
Stop. Be quiet.
And we see how you are.
Palestinians or with illegal immigrants.
quit the ancestors you worship.
Let alone reach the top.
Okay.
And when someone tries to throw you a bone,
Fair use.
offering a moment of kindness in your time of need, don't let it buy your silence. Don't let it buy your conformity. Never forget the truth of this country's history, the battles fought, the sacrifices made, and the pride that runs deep in your blood. You are not here by accident. You are not a quota. You are the
This is not what I want you to hear.
resilience and generations of power that try
The
to
apex
suppress but
heathen
could
Gentile is
never
going to talk about it. I can't get it right to
stand
it.
tall, speak loud, and
worry about
forever
that.
stay woke.
All right. Here he comes. This
The
guy.
entire history of Europe is a story of people refusing to wash their asses while looking down on everyone else. Let's start with the ancestors you worship so much. Medieval and early modern Europeans. People so filthy they were literally scared of water. They believed that bathing opened the pores and let in disease. So instead of washing, they simply wiped themselves down with dry rags and perfume. Imagine thinking water is bad for you while living in streets filled with feces and piss. Doctors warned against bathing, saying that it was too stimulating and would weaken the body. Instead, they told people to rub themselves with dry powders or just change their linens and call it a day. King Louis XIV of France, the Sun King, bathed twice in his entire life. Let that sink in.
the most powerful man in Europe, smelled like a rotting corpse dipped in cologne. Queen Isabella of Spain also bragged about only bathing twice in her entire life. These people ruled empires while literally festering in their own filth. You want to call other people savages? Let's talk about their hygiene habits, or lack thereof. They didn't wash their clothes. They just aired them out like letting filth touch fresh air was some kind of magical cleaning method. They slept in lice-infested beds and wore the same sweat-soaked, piss-stained clothing for weeks or months at a time. Queen Elizabeth I bragged about only changing her undergarments once a month. Her whole palace must have smelled like a backed-up sewer. Their mouths? A disaster. Europeans didn't brush their teeth. At all. By the time they were 30, their mouths were full of blackened, rotting stumps. King James I of England's breath was so bad, people would write him letters telling him how unbearable it was to be near him. Meanwhile, at the exact same time, indigenous Americans, Africans, and Asians were bathing daily, cleaning their teeth with herbs, and wearing fresh clothes. But Europeans pulled up smelling like roadkill and still had the audacity to call everyone else dirty. Let's talk about the cities you love to glorify: Paris, London, and Rome. These places were open cesspools. People threw their shit and piss into the streets because they didn't have proper sewage systems. London's Thames River was literally so full of human waste that it became toxic. In 1858, the Parliament had to shut down because of the stench, called the Great Stink, was so unbearable. Paris, just as bad. The streets were covered with garbage, excrement, and dead animals. It was so bad that the air itself was dangerous to breathe. Meanwhile, at the exact same time, the Aztecs had running water, street cleaners, and aqueducts bringing fresh water into the city. So tell me again, who are the real savages? But let's not pretend this filth is just in the past. White people are still dirty today. You have to be convinced to wash your legs in the shower. Doctors are telling you to wash your damn feet because so many of you think that you can just let the water trickle down and that's enough. The 2020s exposed how many white celebrities don't bathe daily. Ashton Kutcher, Christian Bell, Jake Gyllenhaal, all proudly claiming they don't shower unless they see dirt. White parents are still proudly saying that they only bathe their kids when they start to smell. Imagine raising the next generation of walking biohazards. You normalized wearing outside clothes to bed, spreading whatever germs you caught from the outside world directly onto your sheets. You go to bed without washing your hands, your face, or brushing your teeth, and wonder why your skin looks like a medieval battlefield. Meanwhile, Black, Latino, Asian, indigenous cultures have always prioritized hygiene. Africans were using shea butters, scented oils, and natural soaps before Europeans even knew what soap was. Indigenous Americans bathed in rivers daily using herbal cleansers. South Asian and Middle Eastern cultures developed some of the earliest bathhouses, perfumes, and skincare regimens. Latinos are known for showering twice a day and keeping their homes spotless. And yet, white people still have the nerve to act like they invented civilization. The reality? You have never been clean. Your ancestors weren't clean. Your great-grandparents weren't clean. Your hygiene habits, questionable at best. Cope.
Last night I went to see Sinners for the second time. I'm embarrassed that it was just the second time, but me and my sister were in line.
Okay.
Concession stand.
Okay. That's enough. That's all I want you to see. Listen, I put that on because Nolan, the snow monkey Neanderthal with 6 strands of DNA, recessive mutant genes, World Fair orphan trained baby, incubator baby, is going to come in here and point his finger at us, bother us. We're not bothering them. They always start. And you're going to come into my channel stinking on top of that? No. I'm going to literally, you know how I say, like I skull dragged you yesterday. I folded you like a chair. I said, and I washed you up. But you really need to wash. And listen, before I even did this video, I watched 31 celebrities. They don't wash. And they're proud of it in 2025. And that's not just 31, it's 31 bazillion of them. That's the stars, but the other people as well. It's crazy. And they got the nerve to call us savages. Who is the real savage? Who's the world stinky savage? It's them. The accuser is the shooter. This is no good, is it? You smell. You know that Black Death in Europe is because of their hygiene. They don't have hygiene, a lot of them, majority of them. They walk around like, you stink. So anyway, Neanderthals, cave. It's just what it is. Hybrids, definitely. World Fair, they don't want to talk about that. The whole world is populated by Negro people. You guys are delusional. The cat is out of the bag. You taught all that lying world history. Guess what? All the truth came to the top. We already got it all. And you can't put that cat back in the bag. You know, cat, can't do it. We got it. You are the savage caveman demon. Snow monkey, aka regular monkey. Yahweh's portion 19. Let's read it, Yahweh portion. I don't know when you came in. I don't know if you just came in. If you did, watch this video when I upload it, which I'm going to do after I read your scripture. Isaiah 19. Hold on. Yahweh's portion scripture, Isaiah 19, verses 1 to 5. The Egypt pronouncement. Mounted on a swift cloud, the Lord will come to Egypt. Egypt's idols shall tremble before him, and the heart of the Egyptians shall sink within them. I will incite, I will incite Egyptian, yep, you're right. I will incite Egyptian with Egyptian. They shall war with each other, every man with his fellow, city with city, and kingdom with kingdom. Egypt shall be drained of spirit, and I will confound its plan. So they will consult the idols and the shades and the ghosts and the familiar spirits, and I will place the Egyptian at the mercy of a harsh master, and a ruthless king shall rule them. Declared the sovereign, the Lord of hosts. You're spot on, Yahweh's portion, Tom Vex. And people don't realize the book of Isaiah, people think it's just written for the people in the past or past forefathers. No, it's written, this is current prophecy in Isaiah. What I just read, what Yahweh's portion gave is current prophecy. Oh, but it said the Egyptian there. They're not Egyptian. Some of you guys still think they're Edomites. They're not. Edom is Negro type of people, our enemies. There's all different type of Negro type people. African Negroes, this type of Negro, this type of Negro. Anyway, the Americas, or a lot of the cities and places and rivers got so-called biblical names. You can keep believing that dusty amusement park called Israel over there in the so-called Middle East is the promised land. I beg to differ. I ain't arguing with you. I'm in the camp of the Americas. The Western Hemisphere is the old world. And my second choice is Asia. But I stand with the first choice, number one. So the Egyptians, they are like the current day Egyptians. Isaiah is talking to us now. Jeremiah prophecies is talking to us now. Not back then, now. And as the wisest man that ever lived, this is what he says, since I'm a student of King Solomon. He said, what happened, happens. What occurs, occurred. There's nothing new under the sun. He also said in Ecclesiastes, he said, what I realize is that everything reoccurs. Nothing can be added, nothing can be changed. So Isaiah, that Yahweh's portion delightfully shared in this tiny broadcast, was Isaiah 19, current day prophecy that's going on right now. Anyway, this wasn't a video, like a teaching video, of course. This was a video because I had a heathen Gentile snow monkey, aka regular monkey chimp, Neanderthal cave beast that doesn't clean, came in our channel to start trouble, as that's their nature, and accuse. The accuser is the shooter. Yahweh's portion, I know if you watch the video that I brought, that I put it on, watch it, because it's really not out in YouTube land, and you'll see that shooter wasn't far away. He was right next to him. He's a trick shooter. Okay, watch it before they take it down. All right, and they're turning on each other. Excellent verse. Excellent scripture. All right, let me read anything that any of you guys said. That if I missed anything, again, Todd Vex, Damon for Yah coming on. Beverly Batista is always a pleasure. I don't know if you watched my videos yesterday. This video was created because I had a heathen Gentile come on and cause havoc in the chat, and I was addressing it. I addressed it yesterday, folded them up, skull dragged them, but this is just the cherry on the top. Conspiracy, Beverly, I'm bro. No offense. Okay. They want a distraction so they can come for the chosen. 100% Batista. Beverly. Moan for Yah. What in the world is wrong with me? Forgive me, brother. You have told me before. Okay. Facts. We are in the middle of it somehow. Yeah. You know why we're in the middle? Because we are the stars of what they call the Bible. We call it Tanakh. Sons and daughters of the Most High Creator, none else. So, yes, white men want to fight. Yeah. He will not meet them as a man. Their time is here. They know it. Distraction in order to avoid inevitable. They will be going into captivity. 1 bazillion%. For Yah, the fight of their lives. They're in the fight of their lives, right, Beverly Hill? Absolutely. Yes, I watch all of your vids. 4 grandbabies keep me on my toes. Okay, excellent. For your use, different sector with subliminal messages to come for us, but we can read between the lines. Yeah, 1,000%. They will surely go into captivity. Yep, just nasty. 100%. The moan for no. Yahweh's portion. Make sure you watch this video from the beginning because I think you missed the videos. I'm not sure. It's all coming out in the world. It's talking about it too, correct? Elder, this situation. Yep, I read your thing. Excellent verse. Blessings, pours perfect truth. They're really fighting each other now. We get to get the popcorn out. Yahweh's portion, the boat for Yah, Beverly Batista. Okay, I always watch from the beginning. Okay, good. Yahweh's portion. That shows we do it. Listen, this is New Yeshua Visual Hebrew on the island tour. Till next time. And listen, no more with the heathen stuff. Remember, we want to mind our own business, which we do. And they hate it because we're delineating from them and from all the other Negro types. Remember, all skin folk is not kinfolk. They're against us too, the Africans and a whole bunch of other Negro types. It's us. We're the Shemitic Negroes, Hebrew Israelite, Eberites, the chosen of the Most High, a small remnant on the earth. Some people think when they read Isaiah chapter 10, because you're reading it from the KJV and the other version, and I tell you, stay away from that. You can read it, but stay away from it because they got purposeful mistranslations, misdirection in there. It says, Israel is as the sands of the sea. No, when you read it in the Tanakh, we're small. Wait, let me get it. And then I'll quote. Hold on. Remember, I don't memorize verses, which makes me read the whole thing again. And I'm going to keep doing it because, sometimes I can get lazy. And I could not want to read. Okay, I got it. I sped read it through again, but it's good. It makes, see here at Hebrew on the Island to your Kohelet. I only know some verses from my past years, and I got them locked into the coconut. But all the other, a lot of other verses, I just know the chapter because it forces me to reread. Because sometimes, you know chapter and verse, you're gonna go right to the verse, close the book up. But guess what? When you don't know where the verse is, you gotta skim it. Whether it's speed reading or slow reading, you gotta still read it again. And I promote reading of the scriptures for the subscribers of Hebrew on the Island too. Isaiah chapter 10. I'll start from right here. On the Lord, the Holy One of Israel. Only a remnant shall return. Only a remnant of Jacob to mighty God. Even if your people, O Israel, should be as the sands of the sea, only a remnant shall return. All the camps and Messianics read it. Israel is as the sands of the sea. No, it's not. It's giving you like a hypothetical. Even if your people, O Israel, should be as the sands of the sea, only a remnant shall return. And when you read Deuteronomy chapter 7, hold on. It didn't say, it's making a projection, an assumption, not even an assumption, that's not the right word for it, but giving you like an example. If they were like as many as the sands of the sea. But that's what it's saying. It didn't say Israel is so numerous, because I had an African a long time ago said, we African Negroes, we're in all the countries. Yeah, well, Israel, in Ezekiel chapter 36, scattered to all the nations, but we're scattered very few. You Africans are a lot. Nah, that's not scripture. You guys don't know scripture. Okay, hold on. I got it right here. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 7. Well, no, let me read from verse 6. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6 and 7. For you are a people consecrated to the Lord your God. Of all the people on the earth, the Lord your God chose you to be his treasured people. It is not because you are the most numerous of people that the Lord set his heart on you and chose you. Indeed, you are the smallest of people. You guys don't know scripture. Keep your mouth shut. Just learn. You Africans, because one African came at me and he said, we're in all the nations, numerous. We're the most highest people. I'm like, no. You mentioned Isaiah 10. No. It says the sands of the sea. No, it's giving you an example, saying if the Most High's people were as the sands of the sea, only a remnant is going to be saved. And then I took you right to the law. I took you from the major prophet Isaiah right to the law in Deuteronomy chapter 7. Moses is telling us, even if Moses wasn't the writer, even though it's saying it is, he probably is. It doesn't matter. It's the law. The law is saying that Israel is the smallest of people. Most High chose us not because we were the largest, the numerous, it's because we were the most smallest of the people groups. So anyway, when the NIT shows these camps be just adding stuff, JPS and NIT kind have the same interpretation for the most part, right? Camps are led astray. Yep. All right, anyway, it's a new year from Israel. He on the island too. Until next time. I'm probably going to be working on a video this week, most I will, for a teaching video for probably towards the end of the week or the weekend or whatever. Anyway, this is New Year's from Israel. Great to have you to see and to communicate with my Hebrew brothers and sisters, because we're small. We're a small number on the earth. We're all spread out all over the place, like Ezekiel 36 says. And it's a pleasure for me to communicate with you guys. This is New Year's from Israel. Hebrew on the Island too. Until next time.